Hey guys, sorry about that. Welcome in to the another episode of the Empirical Miracle Show. Appreciate you guys coming in. I have a topic today that I've been excited to talk about. Um, we're going to talk about vibrational matches and how you are a vibrational match to your everything around you, the people in your life, the animals in your life, the circumstances in your life. Um, so, uh, what's up, John Denicola, the Salty Explorer, and Steve Harloa? What's up, guys? Thanks for coming in. I'm really excited about this one, guys. Um, so let's just jump right into it, guys. So I'm going to tell you guys about my story because you can only teach from what you know, right? So I can only tell you my perspective on things, right? The majority of you guys that are going to watch this are from the DMA channel, okay? So this is going to be relevant to you, okay? So there is a fine line between confidence and arrogance, right? I don't want this to come off grandiose, okay? I try to be as humble as possible. It's one of the things I pride myself in doing is being humble. But I am confident, right? And I'm not going to apologize for that. And that's how all of you guys should be, right? So, um, a lot of you guys know on the DMA channel, I go in there and I'm very confident. I'm very assertive, right? And I make my point. And it looks like we must have had a bunch of people come in from AFA because I've never had this many people in the Empirical Miracle Show. So thanks, guys. Yep, AFA rate, it says right on. So, anyways, guys, now I'm all getting red in the face. Not used to having this many people in here. So, so we're talking about vibrational matches, guys. So the thing is that I'm very, confident when I'm out there doing my stuff, right? Um, let's bring now to my dog Loaf. Okay, so go back 3 years ago. This is just a little story to set it up for what's going to happen. Okay, I was getting my dog, and I went in to see the puppies. They were like 6 weeks old, and I don't choose the dogs. I let them choose me, right? And Loaf came right up to me. A lot of you guys know Loaf, and he was on my lap the whole time and just didn't want to leave and was cuddling me and everything else. And so that's how I knew. I was like, this is my dog. He chose me, right? So as Loaf grew up into an adult dog, he is the most confident dog. He's courageous, he's brave, and like I admire that about him, right? And like when I take him on a walk, he's walking with his chest up and his tail up and like his head held high, right? He has a lot of self-worth, right? And he inspires me, right? Because it's like if this little 5 pound dog can be that way, then so can I, right? And like he's attacked pit bulls, right? You guys have seen him, how small he is. He walks right up onto big dogs, like all just tough, head held high. And it's like, it's not that he's fearless, it's maybe that he has fear, but he's overcoming it, right? Because courage isn't the lack of fear, it's experiencing fear and doing it anyways, right? And that's what I think that I do in the DMA channel, right? Like if you ask Sweet Tea, she'll tell you that, before an audit, I get really nervous, guys. Start breathing hard and it's scary. I get butterflies. It's not comfortable. I'm definitely scared and I feel the fear, especially if it's something big, right? But I overcome that. And that's what Loaf does, right? Loaf is a very courageous animal. See what I'm saying here, guys? Vibrational match, right? God doesn't make mistakes. I literally attracted Loaf. He's so much like me, guys. It's like when we take him on a walk, okay? Like he's like just like me. He's a rebel. Like if I let him off the leash and he's running around, he won't listen to me, right? He I'll say, Loaf, get back over here, you're too far, and he'll kind of look at me and then look back away, or he'll pretend like he's peeing on something, and he'll sit there for like 2 minutes straight and pee on something, like just to spite me, right? Just to let me know that he doesn't want to be controlled, right? When I take him on the walk, when I put the harness on him, he acts like it's a torture, right? He doesn't want to be constricted, even though he knows we're going to go on a walk and he's going to enjoy it, but he acts like I'm torturing him, right? That's how I am. I'm a rebel, right? By nature. I don't want to be restricted. I want to be free, right? So I feel like I'm the government out in the park trying to control him. And he's like, hey, leave me alone. I'm a free American. Right? That's how I feel Lopp is, right? Lopp and I are a vibrational match, right? I attracted him into my life, right? Then we take Minnie. A lot of you guys know Minnie. Minnie is like the exact opposite, right, of Lopp. Minnie is like the sweetest soul that I've ever met in my entire life. She is innocent. She's like without sin, innocence, right? Wouldn't hurt a fly. Super sweet and passive, loving, nurturing, very empathetic energy that she has, right? And same thing with Minnie. I didn't pick her. She chose me. Lopp even chose her because we picked Minnie up about a year later, right? Minnie is a vibrational match to me too, but not in the DMA way. Minnie is like the empirical miracle, right? Yin and yang, right? And I have DMA and empirical miracle, yin and yang, duality, right? But they're both a vibrational match to me, just in different ways. See? See how that works? Crazy, right? So you cannot perceive what you're not a vibrational match to, okay? So reality is subjective, guys. So like people will fall out as you start to raise your vibration, right? And how do you raise your vibration? Meditate and shift the focus of your attention to the present. Be present all day. If you're awake for 16 hours a day, you should be present for 16 hours a day. That's it, guys. That's traditional Zen spiritualism. That's it. People act like spiritualism is all this crazy stuff. You got to balance your chakras and you're reading your tarot cards and you got your crystals and all this stuff, right? And that's all metaphysical stuff, which is great. But that's not spiritualism, guys. All spiritualism is aligning with your soul because that's what you are. You're a soul. You're not your body. You're not your mind. Your mind is just something that you possess, right? Your body is something you possess, right? I'm not this body. This is a vessel. When I die, I'm not my body, right? But I continue on. Just like when you see an astronaut, nobody says, hey, look, there goes the spacesuit, right? They say, no, there's the astronaut. That's an astronaut that has a spacesuit. You are a soul that has a body and a mind, right? So when you become spiritually enlightened and you raise your vibration, people are going to fall off, right? Not everyone can come with you on your journey, guys, and you have to be able to accept that. And, you know, when you go through a spiritual awakening, guys, it's not like a great, huge, thing. You know what I mean? Like before spiritual awakening, carry water. After spiritual awakening, carry water. This life's the same, guys. The struggle's the same. It's just that the way that you perceive it is different, right? And like I said, people may fall off, right? People may call you crazy. You know what I mean? The trolls make fun of me all the time, make fun of this channel because of the synchronized numbers that I see, right? 222, 333, 444. I get in my chats all the time, people making fun of me, right? And that's just because they don't understand, guys. And it's like people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. So if they're making fun of you, they're just not there. They don't understand, guys. Not everyone's going to be awakened. Some people incarnate in this 3D reality literally just to experience the 3D reality, and that's it. Just to be in their mind, to be in the physical, the 3D duality. That's it. But if you're watching this video and you were guided to come here, maybe there's more to it for you. You know what I mean? So let's talk about more vibrational matches. So we talked about my dogs, right? Vibrational match. I'd like to talk about homeless versus rich people, okay, real quick, and how that's a vibrational match, right? And I hope that Regan watches this video because it'd be good for her to hear this. But why is it that people that grow up in poverty stay in poverty, right? Like if your parents grew up and you were raised in the projects, statistically, you're going to grow up, become an adult, and make minimum wage or barely minimum wage and live in a project. And then your kids are likely to live in a project. And then their kids are likely, like it just keeps going, right? It's generational. Why is it that rich people stay rich? Their kids are likely to be rich and their kids are likely to be rich, right? It's their mindset, guys. That's all it is, right? Remember, what you think about often, what you think about over and over and over again becomes your beliefs, and your beliefs become your reality. Whatever frequency you're setting yourself on, whatever vibrational frequency you're setting yourself on, becomes your reality. Like attracts like, right? So these poor people, they're raised with that environment, right? Their parents teach them life's hard. You can't turn the heat up too much. We can't afford the bill, right? I can't buy you new shoes until the end of this week. Money's tight, you know. They're raised thinking that life's a struggle and that everyone has to save and barely scrape by and you know get in line for your food EBT card. That's what they're taught. It's embedded into their mind. When you're a child, you're a sponge for information, right? And when your parents are teaching you this, that just becomes your reality because that's becomes your thoughts and then becomes your beliefs and then becomes your reality. What about the rich people? They're taught we have an abundance, right? We have plenty. Do you think they are worried about the bill when they go out to eat or anything or saying anything like that? No, they get what they want. Oh, I can afford that. I can afford that. It's taught to the children. We have an abundance. That's why you have rich people that have really low IQs. They're not even that intelligent, but they figured out a way to make a lot of money because it's their thought process, it's their beliefs that they have an abundance. There could be somebody living in the project with a 140 IQ, and they're working minimum wage job because they're stuck in their head, guys. That's what homelessness is, right? And Rican will say, well, it's hard. It's hard for these homeless people, guys, because they don't have money. They can't get an ID. They don't have any means to get an ID, and they're addicted to drugs, right? And it's just difficult. They don't have an address to write down to get a job. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. That's what she says. That's not true, guys. The universe makes a way. Okay, the universe makes a way. I follow this guy. His name's Rich Lopp. And he's a tarot card reader, right? But more than a tarot card reader, he's a law of attraction expert. Okay. And I'll watch his videos and sometimes his tarot card readings they resonate with me. But to be honest with you, I watch other tarot card readers and they resonate with me more. Rich Lopp doesn't resonate with me that much. But I watch his videos. I'm fire. I have a lot of fire in my chart. I could watch a water sign reading from Rich Lopp, and I'm still going to get something out of it, right? That's why I watch him. And he said, he's like, he told us his story. He was homeless and he was living under a bridge. And he was telling us about how sad it was. It was like things were just going bad, and all of a sudden he got kicked out, and he went and he grabbed this like couch cushion that he found in a dumpster, and he went and posted up under a bridge, and he was just like depressed, and it's like, man, this is my reality. And a couple months went by and he started making friends, right? Like other people in the community, and started getting used to it, doing his panhandling and do his little thing. And a couple months went by and he was like, wow, he's like, I'm getting used to this, right? He's like, this isn't so bad anymore. And it really struck a chord with him. Remember, guys, comfort is the number one killer of progress. You only grow if you're uncomfortable, guys. That's how people get stuck in this homelessness where they're comfortable with it. They get complacent, right? So he's like, oh man, I can't do this. I got to do something else. I'm getting too comfortable here. He started reading some books, and I don't remember who the person was that he was talking about, but I started talking about all the stuff that I teach, right? That whatever you think about over and over and over again becomes your beliefs, and then your beliefs become your reality. So he's like, well, I'm already living under a bridge. I mean, what do I have to lose, right? So he started telling himself every single day, I live a life of abundance. I have plenty. I can afford that. I have plenty of money. And he said at first it was weird, and it will be weird, guys, to do that. If you're struggling to say that every day, it'll be weird. But eventually, after a couple weeks, it wasn't so weird to him anymore. It was more natural. Over and over and over again. Eventually, those thoughts became his beliefs, guys. He started to really believe it. And guess what? Once that happens, The universe will make shifts and grant you an opportunity to do something, right? You don't have to have an ID and have some money and have a residence to live. You don't need that, guys. Rich Lopp, he's a big time YouTuber. He's got like 350,000 subscribers. Probably makes $20,000, $30,000 a month on YouTube. And his Facebook is monetized. Who knows how much money he's making? You see the guy's house. He went from living under a bridge to wealthy. How did he do it? He doesn't have any special things that he did. He manifested it, guys. He changed his vibration from a low frequency vibration to a high frequency vibration. The universe made a shift and put opportunities in front of him to pull himself up out of the bridge. That's what will happen, guys. Something will happen where now you can stay at this person's house for a while, and now you can have an address. It's not going to be instantaneous. And now you can get this job, and now you can just follow whatever you're guided to do, guys. It will happen for you. It's that easy, guys. It's not magic. It's not magic, guys. Magic is just science undiscovered. Okay? That's all it is. So if you could go back like 250 years with a cell phone and you time travel and start showing people your cell phone, people are going to be like, oh my God, look, dude, it's a witch. That's magic, right? But then if you show that same cell phone to Benjamin Franklin, he's going to say, guys, this isn't magic, okay? This is just some type of technology that we're unaware of, right? If he doesn't know, Benjamin Franklin was a founder of this country and he was a scientist, right? It's not philosophy, guys. It's physics. That's what Albert Einstein said. Albert Einstein said, this is not philosophy, this is physics, when he spoke of vibrations and the law of attraction. That's how easy it is, guys. Anyone can do it. Anyone. I don't care if you're living under a bridge, it doesn't matter. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had. I mean, I went through all my notes, make sure I didn't skip anything, but that you are a vibrational match to everything around you, guys. My dogs are a vibrational match to me. Loaf is the DMA. Minnie is the empirical miracle. It's crazy, right, Sweet Tea? I saw you in here. So thanks everyone for coming in. We had 40 people in here at one time. If you're here and you enjoy my content so far, please hit the subscribe button, like this video. I'd appreciate that. I'm trying to get this channel growing. So let me just give a shout out to my peeps in here. We got the Salty Explorer in here. Johnny Bravo's in the house. Bananas in here. What's up? Hey guys, I want everyone to send, if you want to pray, you can pray, or if you want to just send positive thoughts, that helps. That's a frequency that you're sending out to the universe. I want you to send that to Banana Anna, okay? Because she's having a hard day today and she's going through some stuff. So everyone send positive light and positive energy, love and light to Banana Anna. We all go through tough times, guys, and that's just part of it. Duality, guys. You can't have pleasure without having pain. It's impossible. Albert Einstein, the theory of relativity, right? Everything's relative to something else. Just like you can't go so far up that there's no more down, right? So you're going to have your good and bad days, guys. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. You can't escape it. We live in a 3D reality. People who incarnate on this planet are only the soldiers, guys. You chose to incarnate on Earth for a reason, because you're tough enough to handle it. Just like, in the Bible, this isn't a Christian channel, guys, but I do like a lot of what the Bible says. The Bible says God won't give you more than what you can handle. That's true. You can handle it. So just give a shout out. Let's see who else we got. Car Thief News, West 333. I already said hi to Sweet Tea, Mr. for Twitch. SMO Diego Twyla's in here. Robert Wolf Jr.'s in the house. Already said hi to John Denicola. Toe for Life. Batman. Who else we got in here? This is crazy, guys. This is like, oh, Paul's in here. So I actually figured out what's going on with that. If I don't actually have like something streaming through my headphones, they'll turn off on their own. So if I'm not like playing a video or something like that, after like so many minutes, they turn off, and I can't change it because I have a Apple computer. I can change it if I had a PC. Keaton's junk removal. What up? I have some people in here that I definitely have never had. So Tom Robertson, Andrew Langlois is in here. Thanks everyone for coming in from AFA. I appreciate that, guys. This is the most people I've had in here, 20. I got 200 subscribers on this channel. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all that I had on this one. I just wanted to let you guys know that about, how you manifest abundance into your life, guys. It's that easy. It's not magic. It's just the laws of the universe, guys. And it's how you perceive things, right? So like I was saying, reality isn't objective. There's no objective view of reality, guys. It's the way you perceive it that makes it the way that it is, right? So like the people, let's say like the trolls, they have their views and their reality, their perception of something, and that makes it reality to them. It's not reality to us. And all that we can do is try to peacefully persuade them, right? But just like that equation on the last show that I said, that says A plus B plus C equals rainbow. A being the moisture in the air, B being the atmosphere, and C being a set of eyes to see the rainbow, to perceive it. Like they say, if a branch falls in the middle of the forest, does it make a sound? No. Doesn't make a sound. You have to have a set of eyes. It's just as important to have something to perceive it for it to exist. And like I said, guys, this is not philosophy. This is physics, right? This is science here, guys. So YouTube turns in a house, Tink. So what do you think about that one? What do you think about that, guys? Liz Solomon's in here. What's up, Liz? So yeah, I think that's all that I had to say. 23 minutes. I don't like to keep these too long because I have people that come through and watch them the second round. Maybe they don't want to see a 50-minute live stream, stuff like that. So, but I love doing my shows or my empirical miracle videos in this way, right, on the live stream. So because then if I try to do it like static, then I'll just obsess over it because it's not perfect, and I'll redo it. So I think that's all that we have. And we talk about this kind of stuff: spirituality, traditional Zen spiritualism. We talk about meditation, shifting the focus of your attention to the present, and your life will take off, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the Empirical Miracle channel. Also, make sure you subscribe to Sweet Miracle, and I'm streaming this on that channel as well. That's Sweet Tea and I's spiritual channel together. And appreciate everyone coming in, guys. That's all I got for you. And if you are here and you're seeing this, then you were guided to see this, and this is for you. Remember, God doesn't make mistakes, guys. So you're here for a reason. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Love and light.